Darl Andersen introduced to us the importance of living the Golden Rule, because all faiths have that principle in their sacred writings.
Most of the time when I saw him, he had some suspenders on that were the Golden Rule. He also wore a big hat with a bumper sticker that went across the top that said, "Live the Golden Rule."
In his youth, Darl served as a missionary in New England for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. In 1972, he retired in order to go full-time in promotion of the Golden Rule. At that time, there was a great deal of strife and disagreement among the various faiths in Mesa. Darl did not care for that, so he decided he was going to find out why people didn't like him and why there was contention among the active leaders of the community. So he began talking to his fellow clergy members, one-on-one, people who had had bad feelings for him and the faith he represented. He then made it a hobby to promote understanding by taking a minister out to lunch. Soon bridges were built over what had formerly been troubled waters, and the Golden Rule prevailed.
The Darl Andersen Award is the other most esteemed Golden Rule Award, and here on behalf of the Andersen family is Jay Andersen. We are honored to present this year's Darl Andersen Award to Catholic Charities Community Services.
Catholic Charities Community Services was founded in 1933, actually in the basement of St. Mary's Church. Our first employee was a child welfare worker, and we were really established to begin to serve the community where there were needs, where there were vulnerable people. That work has continued now for 90 years. We're celebrating that 90th anniversary this year. So exciting times. It's a strong, resilient agency that's really committed to walking alongside our community's most vulnerable. Catholic Charities is involved in a wide range of human service needs. Everything from housing and homelessness. We provide affordable housing. We run shelters. Really do quality work. We wrap around services with people with what they need, right, in order to, again, focus on the long term, focus on helping people move from crisis, at risk, and vulnerable to safe, stable, and ideally to thriving. So housing, shelter services would be some of those. We do work with refugees, with immigrants. That's been a strong piece of our portfolio. You've had situations of refugee crises, right, where most recently things like the war in Ukraine, the departure from Afghanistan, these were things that really created stress in the system. You look at the southern border, for example, immigration-related issues. We do work with children. We have a robust Head Start program that we run throughout the West Valley of Phoenix with almost 1,000 kiddos that we serve in classrooms for full day, 0 to 5-year-old kids that come and spend the day with us at Catholic Charities, and we help them develop and really close the gap so that when they show up in kindergarten, they're ready to learn. That's a really good thing, serving families that are experiencing poverty. I think right now, a lot of people are really relating to the homelessness issue. The lack of affordable housing, you're seeing it everywhere. Here's Phoenix, the 5th largest city, and the housing market is quite tight. And so the folks that are entering the homelessness these days are not just people that you think about on interstate, exits with signs asking for a few bucks. You got people that are just kind of getting priced out of the market. We work with foster kids, and we work with adoption. Just a whole myriad of things. If you're a victim of domestic violence or of sex trafficking, Catholic Charities has programs working with you. So there are a myriad of programs, 22 of them in fact, but they really focus on meeting people where they are, walking alongside them, and really help them to get to that point of stability and thriving in their life. We're called Catholic Charities, but you don't have to be Catholic to serve here. You don't have to be Catholic to be served, right? We just want to be brother, sister, neighbor to all those in our community, especially those who are most vulnerable. We've touched a lot of lives. We've impacted a lot of families. Just this past year, about 18,000 that we worked with. And so you just think about the impact this has had generationally. At Catholic Charities, we love to serve in the spirit of the Good Samaritan. And really what that means is to see everybody as your brother, as your sister, as your neighbor. And so we as an organization, we're a strong organization, a resilient one. We've got 439 team members that do this work. We've got couple thousand volunteers. It's a beautiful thing. We've got donors, supporters. All of us serve together in the spirit of Good Samaritan, and our community really needs that, doesn't it?
Please welcome to the stage the President and CEO of Catholic Charities, Mr. Paul Mulligan.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Really honored to be here tonight. An event called the Golden Rule Awards Dinner. Boy, does it get better than that. When you're Catholic Charities and you serve in the spirit of the Good Samaritan, we really feel welcome, and we have many kin in this room for sure. I want to thank Dr. Soloza. I want to thank Arizona Interfaith for just bestowing this honor on our organization. You see the group today. We have a number of our staff and board members here. Can I ask you all just to at least stand real quickly so we can salute you as well? You're going to see people here. That's right. Thank you. And I don't get to put my boss on the spot very often, but since Bishop is here and his friends from the diocese as well, Bishop, thank you for being here, and we sure appreciate it. You know, thank you. As I said, we're called Catholic Charities, but as I said in that little video remark, you don't have to be Catholic to serve here. You don't have to be Catholic to be served here. I think that really does seem to fall right in the spirit of the people in this room, right? The word Catholic actually is from the Greek word, since you were doing some Greek at the beginning here, Katholikos, which means universal. So how nice that we can really bring people of diverse faith together under the same organizational banner and just serve our brother, our sister, our neighbor. That's what we've been doing since 1933. So what an honor to be recognized by Arizona Interfaith and with an award such as the Darl Andersen Award, and the family and what the man represented. So we just want to say thank you again for the great honor and for being here with us. God bless you all.